Welcome back to me. Thank you for joining us, Stephen. Yeah, so our players are going to be going through a battle record sheet here, tracking all sorts of information about unit intensity, commander's orders, the enemy that you fight with glory, melee results, etc. And we're going to work through this step by step together. So yes, battle is a strange and terrifying thing. So the battle system is not a system to maneuver armies against each other and see the outcome of large units. You're not literally directly controlling large units. The battle system is more about simulating and giving you a sensation of what it's like to be one person within a unit within a larger battle that might be vast and confusing and way outside of the scope of your one conflict. And it's really cool, so I'm super stoked to get into it. Yeah. So, yes. You have all been marching for probably 3 days to meet with King Uther's army in Salisbury, and then to march down to Mirkred Creek. Now, the situation is such. King Uther has summoned his army, so you get to see him at court. This large, hulking man who looks concerned all the time you see him. He's just constantly speaking with his advisors in hushed tones, or giving speeches at grand feasts and riling up his forces to do great battle. And you've been summoned down into Sussex, and maybe I can actually pull up the map to show you where you've moved to. Yeah. So we've come down to about here. And actually, I think I didn't move players over, so you're not seeing this. There we go. Yeah, we've moved down to about here in Sussex to a place called Mirkred Creek. Now, you're all arranged on the field of battle, and you got up probably at 5 a.m. and began forming your lines and facing off against the Saxons under control of King Ali, I think is his name. Aelle.
Ayla.
Ayla? Yeah, it's... How do you pronounce Old English and then also Old Saxon? Like the complicated two-step back into...
Is this guy a recurring character? Does he, right? Like, he sticks around.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's King Ayla. But whatever. I'm not an expert.
I think by our combined efforts, we will eventually arrive on a common pronunciation for this name. Cool. You've heard mutterings among people that some of King Uther's vassals have not shown up. Would each of you give me some kind of roll? Let's see what skill that would be.
Some kind of roll.
Surprise.
Probably intrigue, honestly.
Intrigue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super bad.
Yeah, same.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Woo, 0.
Yeah.
Rolling in the intrigue.
Ooh.
Rolling around.
I'm lost in Windows here.
Hmm.
Intrigue. Arthur doesn't even know what intrigue means.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Close
So-
but no cigar.
Yeah, you haven't heard anything specific beyond what's obviously on everybody's lips, which that Duke Gorlois of Cornwall has declined to join the battle, and people are kind of making excuses, saying, oh, maybe he also is facing against the Saxons in his own lands and can't muster his armies here. But it's obvious that King Uther is unhappy. He's displeased about the dissent among his people.
Oh, no.
Where's Cornwall?
Cornwall is over here. It's way down here. This realm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a little far. It's probably a 15-20 day trip.
he just couldn't get a flight, you know.
Right. Yeah. he waited too long. It was just too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's a power hungry trader.
Or
Couldn't get a flight.
One or the other.
intrigue.
Intrigue.
What does Rethric know?
Not a lot.
No, 0 things. And yeah.
He was almost the closest. All right. So you've got here in the handouts, you've got a 1-page battle reference, which I will show to you. Boop. So this is the steps that we're going to be going through in order to proceed through each round of combat. And before we get there, there's some bookkeeping to take care of. So let's see. We're going to come back on over to the mass battle page. And I'll get all 4 of you out. Oh, by the way, Rethric, it has been long enough for your wounds to heal. So
Thank you.
You're all back up to healthy.
And now I have a chance of surviving this battle.
Yes. Mass combat is very dangerous. It's perhaps the most dangerous thing our characters have done so far.
Yes.
Stoked.
So.
Whoops.
All right.
Yay.
So, let's see. The first thing that I need to do is I need to note down on my battle sheet. The battle is the Battle of Mirkrid Creek. So each of you can open up your Pendragon player's battle record, and in the battle name you can type Battle of Mirkrid Creek.
Mirkrid?
Yep, Mearcred. And the date is 485, of course.
485.
Now, the size of this battle, let's find out. It is a medium-sized battle, so there's a few thousand knights involved, between 2,500 to 5,000 knights. Total combatants, around 12,000. So the comparison of this is there's all of the troops from 10 or more barons. So you're all there, arranged on the field with thousands of your companions. And the 4 of you are in a unit of about 10 people under the command of Sir Wolf.
Cool.
Who has been with you before.
We're not in charge of our own shield? That's great.
Right, not this time.
Commander?
That is fantastic.
Is Sir Wolf our army commander or unit commander?
Unit commander. Unit commander, Sir Wolf.
Oh, more bookkeeping.
Yep. So the enemy is the Saxons. Place is Mirkrid Creek. The outcome is undetermined. The enemy army commander's name is King Ale. So A-E-L-L-E. So enemy army commander, King A-E-L-L-E. And his battle skill is 17. The player army commander is King Uther. And his battle skill is 19. And the player unit commander, oops, it's getting filled in at the same time.
So we don't have actually that.
You probably don't. This is
player battle record.
Yeah, this is lots of stuff on
We
my
have our
Game Master
own
battle record.
army commander and unit commanders on the player sheet only. I think.
Right, well, so your army commander is King Uther with a battle skill of 19, and your unit commander is Sir Wolf with a battle skill of 19 as well.
Woo! Dang, he's awesome.
Yep, you've got some fearsomeness on your side. Excellent. So, King Uther rides down the length of the army, and he's shouting an oration to his entire army, shouting, "The Saxons have come to our lands!" And you hear a roar in response. "They've invaded our homes! They've killed our husbands and our wives! We will drive them back! They come here in droves, seeking to overtake our lands! They must have emptied all of Saxony to bring their kind over!" Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you feel your horse under you stamping at the ground as the energy just rises in the battle ranks. So starting conditions for this battle. You are all on horses, or many of you are on horses. All the knights are on horses, and all of the Saxons are on foot. And so that means that I think that gives you a +5, -5 reflexive. So
Ooh, they're on foot?
yes.
Yeah.
Let me just
What-
confirm this really quickly.
does
Calculate
that go?
intensity. So this is
They
actually
get a bonus,
not.
they get a penalty.
It's not for you. It's for the leader and also the game master. So I'm going through some stuff on my side that you all don't have to worry about, and this is one. So I'm calculating the intensity.
Cool.
So army intensity starts at 20. The starting conditions is -5 because Uther's army is better prepared. And that's good. A lower army intensity is better. So battles generally tend to start at an army intensity of 20. And then if you can get it down to 0 for 2 consecutive rounds, it's a complete rout. And you dominate the enemy army just runs. If it gets to 40 for more than 2 rounds, then your army is going to run. So there's sort of this tug of war where you're trying to like lower the army intensity. They're trying to raise the army intensity.
Right.
Yep, random battle events will occur every round, so I need to roll 3d6 -10 to determine the status of the battle at the start.
Battle encounter.
-1. Not bad. Cool, so that gives us a total army intensity of... oh no, I've got like some duplicated sheet things here. So that gives us a total army intensity of 14. Right, I'm just going to write that there. Terrain doesn't do anything for us. We are in battle zone.
This is wild.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So yes, you're beginning in zone 4, which is your second rank, and that's displayed here in our battle tracker. So yeah, you've advanced from your camp through the behind your line space where your reserves are waiting, through the third rank, which is currently like it's the back of your army, and now you're in the second rank because nobody's in the killing zone, but the forces of the Saxons are across from you. You can see them across the plain. Yeah, I think currently, right. Let's see if I can tell you sort of the kinds of people that you see across from you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We see horse butts, don't we?
What? We're
No,
on
because
horses.
you're in the second rank field, but you're actually in the first rank of the army.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
you're on the front. You're going to execute a charge.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, we are.
Whoa, we're in the front.
Yes,
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't want to go first.
yes, you
Cool,
are.
cool. Send the new knights up to the front lines. That's a good idea.
Well, you're in the front lines with all of the knights. That's
It's very honorable, I'm guessing.
yeah.
Are squires with us?
Yes, your
Oh,
squires
they're
ride
gonna
with you in
die.
the unit.
No,
They're
I can't take it.
No, if anyone is going to die, it's going to be us. Our squires are the ones that are going to survive.
yep.
So wait, we're in the center column?
Yes,
Are we
no,
like
actually, you're on the
forward?
left flank.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes more sense.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, nice. All right.
Where are the armies? Where are
The
they?
flank.
That's all right. Flanks are okay.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm looking for the list of enemies that you will be encountering in armies. There are all of the maneuvers and what they mean.
The stats for the Saxons, you mean?
Yeah.
I think they're in the back of the main rule book.
Yeah.
Are they?
That's. I mean, I could be wrong, but let me check.
Because there's
Yeah,
like a
it's-
list of you. Oh no! Here we are. I found it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Their stats are table D4. Battle
Yeah.
enemy.
Yes.
There we
Or
go.
Maybe they've updated stats in the.
Yeah. No. If you're looking in the Book of Battle.
Of course.
On page 94, there's a list of the Saxon army. So yeah, you see a set of axemen who are wielding great axes, a set of warriors who are wielding great spears and long two-handed swords, a few shield warriors wielding spears strapped across their back, swords and shields. You see javeliners, sort of hefting the weight of their javelins. dual-armed warriors with bows and maces, as well as you see horse skull-wearing warriors who are wearing the skulls of horses on their heads.
Dang.
Yeah. They're all chanting, and you hear echoing across the battlefield, Wotan, 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 Wotan. Yeah. Okay, gonna earmark that page because we're going to need it. All right. Okay, we've got battle events. We've got starting army intensity, battle zones. Excellent. So now we're going to determine our first charge intensity. So we've got the opening army intensity plus starting unit intensity, which is battle zone plus unit cohesion. So the unit cohesion and battle zone always start at the same values for all units in the front line, which is where knights belong. So your unit cohesion is -20. So I think unit cohesion is a measure of like how dispersed you are, and how disrupted your plans are.
Wait, so -20?
Yes, which means that you're disengaged,
Oh,
basically, is what that means.
okay.
So that is the first charge intensity of -15. Your maneuver is going to be a charge, and you are charging against Saxon footmen.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's page 213.
Bring it on, footmen.
What is that? Let's see what that looks like.
What are we chanting? We're chanting something.
Uther.
He will rock you.
Yeah, right? Uther's standing up there. Blood on your face, you're a big disgrace. Yeah.
That's wrong.
Just makes
Oh,
me wanna
right.
watch a
Okay,
Knight's
of
Tale.
course.
I know. I was gonna say maybe I'm feeling the Knight's Tale a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Good
is
call.
this is good. The first charge is always against the best warriors of the
Hey.
enemy army. So I'm gonna roll 1d6 plus 14, and we'll see where that lands us on this table.
Like the
Oh my god.
Those are not good GM sounds.
Oh shit.
what's happening?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You are charging into Wotan's men, who carry heavy javelins, a two-handed weapon, and great spears. Oh my god.
Cool. No,
Y'all
no
are
big
dead.
deal.
Hope you've got your second characters ready for play. So, Wotan's men. Cool.
That's all right. We'll break them. Don't worry. We have a massive advantage here.
We do. Horsemen armed with a lance get a +5 to lance skill when charging. Yes.
And,
Cool.
and they're not mounted, so you're going to get a +10, you all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
I'm just going to get a +5. You're going to get a +10. They're also going to get a -5 against you because.
Because they're on foot.
Yeah, because they have the reflexive for them. For me, the dudes, if they're using their great spears, they do not get a reflexive penalty against me. I get the
Yes.
+5, but they don't get a -5.
Yeah, exactly. So now calculate the unit intensity, which we've done. Unit cohesion -20 because we're disengaged. Okay, cool. So the first charge intensity. Oh, I see. Right, so that's a total sum of everything. So first charge intensity is 14 plus 5 is 19 minus 20. So first charge intensity is -1 for you all, which is great.
That's the first charge unit intensity for us?
I don't believe so. Unit intensity should be +5 and -20. Let me see.
Luke, why are you only +5? Why are you not +10?
I don't use a lance.
Oh,
Yeah.
why not? Get a lance.
Whoa. Well, don't be so judgy. Wait until. Let's just see how this plays out.
Right.
Cool.
Oh no, actually, yeah, unit intensity is -1 for you all, so you can put that on your spreadsheet. Unit intensity -1.
Okay.
Oh, that's the first thing. In our first charge?
Yes, in your first
Okay.
charge, unit intensity -1.
Okay.
And Commander's Armory orders is going to be charge.
Whoa, it just made them all -1.
Did it do that? That's a shame. Yeah,
It's
right.
okay.
Of course.
I'll change it.
I'll fix that
If you
soon.
change one, it's probably going to modify them all, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
They're all
It's,
the same.
it's because when I made
yeah.
the forms, they all have the same name, which means that they all get filled by the same.
Gotcha.
Thank you,
Right.
Adobe. All right, so now the Army Commander's roll. This is the only time in battle that the Army Commander makes a roll. It is opposed by the first charge intensity or the enemy Army Commander, whichever is greater. Ale's battle skill is 17, which is greater than the starting unit intensity of
Yeah.
-1. So
Yeah.
I'm going to roll for King Ale, and one of you can do it for King Uther. Which of you has the highest glory?
Not me.
I do.
Not me.
Not I.
Is it
Unfortunately.
is it
I have
Hrethric?
335, right? I'm sorry, I have 1345 right now.
Nidian, how do you stack up against that?
I'm not even close anymore. We were
Damn.
close for a while.
Yeah.
I'm still at 12. Let me bring up the glory tab. 1278.
Awesome. Okay,
Oh.
Hrethric,
mad.
would you roll 1d20 less than 19? So you can
Oh,
actually type that
God,
out.
I'm sorry, everybody.
1d20 less than 19.
Here comes 20.
So 9.
Uh-huh. Okay. 17. A critical
crit.
success
Fuck
for
you.
Ali. Yeah. So that means that his side gets the first charge bonus. So let's see what that means.
Oh, we are
22.
charged.
Any hope of success is fleeting.
We got this. We got this.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
How can we keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating?
Get back
Okay.
here.
Right. The first charge bonus of +5 applies to all units following the successful Army Commander roll. So that's going to be +5 to their spear. Okay. Right. So, now we've hit the point where you're thundering across the plains towards each other. Really quickly, do any of you have a passion that's 16 plus?
Yes.
Tell me what it is.
Hate of Saxons.
Hate of Saxons.
Yeah, that's on your I think it's on your stats. Right. Hate
Yeah,
of
sorry. Loyalty to Lord, hospitality are my two.
Okay, so mark
Did you
those
say-
down under the passions in the upper left-hand corner.
You said 16 plus?
16 plus.
Okay. Oh, okay. I have honor and love of family.
Awesome. Mark those down. The way this works is that when you're in battle against an enemy, if you enter a situation where your passion is relevant, you must roll it. So, for example, some of you with that hatred of Saxons will be checking that very soon. So, Dwinwyn, what are yours?
Honor and love of family.
Love, fam.
Those are nice ones. I don't know why I'm so hateful.
So,
It's in your past.
Yeah.
Ivan, you've got which ones?
Just hate of Saxons.
Hate of Saxons.
No, this is our-
18.
18. Nice.
This is our first battle, right?
Yes.
This is our.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
so.
the first battle that you all have participated in. Nidian?
Mine's Hate of Saxons at 17.
Ah, nice.
Hell yeah.
And Hrethric.
I'm gonna make my dad proud.
Loyalty 20, hospitality 16. I don't think hospitality is going to come into play here, and that's
You have
okay.
a loyalty of 20 to your lord?
Oh yes, I do, sir.
That's fantastic. You are a fan of Earl Roderick.
I am. Or Roderick, Uther, you name it. Like put me next to a lord, I'm a fan.
All right, so we are going to determine your melee skill. So probably lance or spear expertise. So you've got a charge modifier, which gives you +5 because you're mounted versus infantry.
Sweet.
But you don't get the actual +5 for the first charge bonus. That goes to your enemy. Next, determine the enemy. Since this is the first charge roll, d6 + 14. Already done it. You're fighting Wotan's men. Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, so in the player's battle record, you can mark down the enemy is Wotan's men, and the glory that you will earn for these men is 25. So just like Wotan's Men, parentheses, 25.
Oh.
Yes. So the combat we're about to go through represents about an hour of fighting. Just like the crush around you and the screams of horses and the slashing and hacking at the opponent that you've charged into. So, would each of you roll your lance attack or whatever weapon that you're going to be using? So let's start with Nidian.
So what weapons are the Wotan's Men using on the charge?
On the charge, Wotan's Men are using great spears, I believe.
All right. So
Yeah.
So Nidian gets the +5 mounted. Hold on. You get +5 mounted versus unmounted.
Yes.
And he doesn't get a +5 lance charge?
Correct, because the first charge bonus goes to the enemy.
Got it. Okay.
Because Ala's battle skill was superior to Uther's in this
And the
engagement.
great spears don't get the -5. Okay, so
Yep.
all right, so you get +5, Nidian.
Yeah, I did, and so that means I gave me a threshold of 20, and I rolled an 8.
Very nice. And now back against you. 1d20 less than 17 with the great spear. He succeeds. Now an odd number of damage is
Fatal.
no, an odd number of damage indicates a broken lance.
That's a lance. That's so.
Yeah. But you don't deal damage, Nidian. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're hit.
So
Oh,
Ah!
this is gonna hurt, Nidian. I'm
God.
sorry.
Yeah. What do they have? 5d6?
7.
What? Oh my god. Oh, we're so dead. Hi, Nidian.
Nidian, how much damage did you just take from this blow?
So I subtract my armor, though, right? And shield?
Yes. Yeah. So you subtract 16 from that.
Well, my armor and shield give me a total of 20. Does that change? Like, my armor is 10 and my shield is 10. Is
No,
that a
your
blade?
shield is 6.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so I deflect 16 of it, so that's
Yep.
18.
18 damage. All right. So, I think that would put you
That's a
off
major
of your
wound.
horse, or I think you have to take a dexterity check to see if you survive. So is that greater than your size? The 18 damage that you take?
Let me just... Yes, it's greater. 18 is greater than my size.
Okay. Roll a dexterity test.
Fair enough.
don't idiot.
All right.
on.
You stick your seat, which is very, very good for you.
Yes.
All right, Ivan, let's see about you.
Oh Christ. Very well. I'm gonna roll spear expert.
Yep, and that's plus 5.
Plus 5?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, don't put the plus, just put the 5. Yeah, hang on, re-roll that, but don't put the plus, just
Okay.
put the 5.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Nailed it. Okay, you succeed this time, so roll your damage.
Damage is stats. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
12.
Now, let's see, I'm wondering what kind of armor they have. Oh yeah, you deal a little bit of damage to one of your opponents.
Oh, okay.
Hrethric, you versus your enemy.
Okay.
What are you using? Are you using a spear?
No.
Okay, yeah, you've got your two-handed axe, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I come at them axe to spear, and
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to even add the plus 5 for their first charge bonus. Okay, cool.
Oh God.
yeah. Well, they. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna come in swinging.
All right, very cool. Now, you do get that plus 5 for being mounted versus a non-mounted
I
opponent.
know. I hope I maintain that. But here we
Okay.
go.
So that's actually a 16 on behalf of this gentleman. So yeah, that's 7d6. A harsh blow coming into the side of Hrethric. Now you negate 10 of that, right?
11.
Okay. And your size, is it bigger than 14?
It is.
All right, then you stick your saddle. Dwinwin.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It's been fun, kids.
Roll your lance and give yourself a 5 modifier.
So I have a 0 lance, and I have
a spear expertise.
Can I roll my sword because it's a 15?
Yes, you can. Remember that your spear expertise does give you that +5.
So it's the same, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Because I have a 10 spear expertise.
But if you want to use your sword, then because you're mounted and fighting someone on foot, you do get a +5 to that as well. So actually, your sword is the stronger option.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was curious how that would work or if it would have proper reach. But let's say it does. Oh, I didn't add the +5.
But that means that you crit.
Yeah!
So
Yeah, you got a 20.
Nailed
Mama's
it.
sword. Rolling in there.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Sorry, I got really excited. Okay. Oh, do I roll critical damage?
Yes, you do.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, there should be a button for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dang, yeah. 28. Very nice. Yeah. So, yeah, you all four join the fray, and there's the clashing of weaponry and the screams around you. So, let's see. Right. When all melees are done, count up the wins and losses and refer to the unit victory results. Yeah, so since this is like our first battle and we're just sort of learning, we're going to count this as a triumph, as a victory, which is a great victory. Right, cool. So I need to find where that is noted here. What does it mean that you earned a triumph? Back. Cool. Calculate intensity. We didn't do maneuvers because now we're into the melee combat. Right, melee phase. Yes, good.
Yeah,
good.
we had to put our melee results down back too.
I think that we're giving. I think track your own melee results there, and then. Right. Yes. So here's the end of the round results, unit results. So triumph is everybody wins or ties, and we get a -2 to the army intensity as a consequence.
So is that -2 to the intensity? Does that stack with the -1?
Yeah. So it's
-3?
it's an ongoing adjustment.
Okay. So if we start at -1 and then we add -2 to it, making it -3.
We're going to determine your unit intensity separately for the next round. But
Check.
for my record keeping, our army intensity is dropping by 2.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm just checking like how much glory that you get for this round of battle. Yes.
Looks like some complicated maths.
It's not terrible actually. So let's see. Final army intensity is now 12 instead. So yeah, you've actually driven them back significantly. You lit into Wotan's men, and though 2 of your number took some serious wounds, your unit fought very well, crushing forwards and slashing these men to pieces, battling across the field. So that took about an hour.
Nice.
It's a lot of hard work.
I know. This is exhausting.
I can't imagine doing that.
I know. Killing people for an hour in heavy armor.
Swinging heavy weapons around.
Yeah.
High tense stress. Blood everywhere. Horse skulls.
I can't get over that people actually did that. Like,
I know, it's
I know,
insane.
right?
when you get like close and be like, actually, it's actually, you know what I mean? Like when you just like get real close and be like, no, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of protein shakes before the.
Yeah, so Murder Buddy is asking, great name by the way, Murder Buddy. Everybody's asking what that means that army intensity has dropped. It's kind of a weird name, army intensity. It's more like battle intensity. So the lower the battle intensity, the better it is for you because you are having an easier time in the battle. The higher the battle intensity is, the more heated it is, the more pressed you are, the more in danger you are. So lowering the battle intensity, lowering the army intensity is good. So now that we're down to a 12, that's quite good. Okay, so now we need to determine knight status. So would each of you take a quick look at the player's one-page battle reference? If your knight is alone, mounted or afoot, armed with a lance or another weapon, guiding a horse encumbered or burdened, subject to melancholy, hate, or fear. Oh, we should have rolled anybody's hatred of Saxon. We'll do that next round.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now we will calculate intensity again. So you don't have anywhere to record. Actually, one thing that we would normally do. Oh, we need to make Squire rolls. Sorry. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so good. We've gotten the unit results, starting intensity, final intensity, good. Final army intensity is 12. Now I need you all to make Squire rolls.
Okay.
So
How do we do that?
It's on the character sheet.
You're on it, or... Whoa. The character sheet is huge.
Whoa.
Sorry.
it's just like supersized character sheet. Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to zoom. Never mind.
So your Squire rolls are age 15, and what you're doing is you're rolling against their age.
Right.
Yeah.
So their Squire skill is 15, right?
Yes.
And there's no modifiers, right? It's just a straight up Squire roll.
Yep. No
Success.
modifiers. Success.
Crit.
Success. Oh, 2 crits. Awesome.
Tom Cruise! Yeah!
Yeah, Hrethric, Walter, he came back to you. He's unharmed. He's with you, and he's found an extra horse. Would you roll 1d6?
What, roll 1d6?
Yeah, Hrethric. Six. Your Squire has returned with a mule.
Thanks, bro.
Do,
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
and
There's this battle going on. Like, look what I found!
Look what I found.
well, it took an hour, right? Yeah, absolutely. And he can do one action. You may get a new spear, lance, or sword, or preferred weapon. Your Squire carries 1 spare of each. You can get off of his horse and give it to you, which you don't need right now. He can give you his horse and then get up behind you. He can dismount, retrieve the unconscious or dead knight's body, and load it onto the horse, or any similar action. We're gonna.
Can he bind my wound?
I don't think so. I think that's a more complicated action. That would probably take like an hour all on its own.
Oh. Could I bind his wound? I have a pretty good first aid.
I'll give you a roll to see if you can do something.
I would
really
never
quick.
ask women to bind my wound.
Oh, wow.
Never. You're a knight. You're a knight. This is my Squire.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
True. Yeah, no, I think binding wounds is a little bit more complicated.
then I start singing a cheery song with him.
Nice. Yeah, there's just a battle song with you and Walter that you taught him on the ride over. Awesome.
Sing, Walter, sing!
Dwinwin, you also got a crit, so your Squire also returns with a horse. Would you roll 1d6, please?
Woo! Yes. Okay. I got a 1.
A 1, which is a cart horse.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes. So it was Walter and Emma really.
No, I didn't crit, so I don't get the mule. Somebody else gets the mule.
Oh, it's Nidian
Yeah.
gets the mule. Okay, wait, hang on.
Hey,
Nidian.
Tom Cruise brought me back a mule?
Yes, Tom Cruise brought you back a mule.
Alright, Peter. Oh, okay.
He's like, look at this beautiful horse.
That's a mule, Peter. That's a mule.
That's a good Tom Cruise.
Okay, cool. Army intensity of round plus unit results modifier. So the army intensity of the round. Certain melee results affect the army intensity, which is the triumph, which we did. So yes, plus the unit results modifier. Excellent. Yep. Cool. Yes, so you are charging forwards and hacking about on all sides, doing great work for King Uther. Now, we're into round 2. So battles tend to go for some certain predefined number of rounds, and you all don't know how long it's going to last, but I do.
Oh. Such suspense.
I know. All right, so you guys did well, and you drew the army intensity round down. Rethric, would you roll 3d6 minus 10?
Okay. Can I just input that formula? 3d6.
Yeah, /roll 3d6 minus 10. Yep. Nice. Okay. So the Saxons, like they've done kind of okay. So this is round 2. So last round, right? Army intensity last round was 12. Battle events is 1, which makes this round's army intensity is a 13. So you are now in. Let's see. We'll close out all this stuff. You've changed zones. You've moved forwards into the killing zone. You're right on the front, in the middle of the crush of these two armies. And what that does for you, and you can all track this down, in your unit intensity, your battle zone gives you a 10 to unit intensity. Unit cohesion is 0, because you're intact and engaged, which gives a unit intensity of 23. Because it's the sum.
Whoa.
It's the sum of
That
the
jumped
army
up.
intensity plus.
Shit.
Well, it's because last time you were disengaged, right? So your
Yeah.
your unit cohesion was minus 20. So what happens is that your unit leader, Sir Wolf, is going to roll his battle skill of 19 against the unit intensity of 23.
Jesus.
So this is an opposed roll. So Rethric, would you roll 1d20 less than 19?
Yep.
And you can actually put that formula in, and it'll tell you how many successes you get.
How do you do less than?
Just the less than symbol. Mm-hmm.
I do it.
You put a greater than, but
Greater
that's
than
fine.
symbol. Sorry. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But I can't roll dice, so you got a crit and I got a success.
Yes. So, the unit intensity got a critical, and as a result of that, your unit will be attacked by 2 enemy units this round. So, you get to choose maneuver. So, I'm going to pop up the maneuver choice table for you. And especially, I would like to, I'd like to point out like the drawback maneuver or the pullback maneuver if you're engaged.
I can't pull back, so somebody else would have to.
Yeah, well, this is actually, it's going to be Sir Wolf who makes the decision. But yeah, so like when one of you is leading a unit, you'll actually be considering this table and thinking about what kind of strategic actions that you want to take. Since at this point you are going to be attacked by 2 units, and 2 of you have already taken some pretty serious damage, Sir Wolf looks around, surveys his troops, and he waves his lance high in the air, dipping it twice, signaling a pullback. So, melee combat is step 4. Let's see, maneuver is going to be pullback. Enemy unit.
So we're retreating?
No.
You're not retreating, you're pulling back.
You're circling around for another charge.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see exactly what the description of that is. Yeah, pullback is an intentional move backwards in an orderly fashion, even while constantly fighting. It's a response to an enemy attack. You can use this maneuver to get a rest, to prepare for a charge, or whenever you want to get out of combat. So the combat modifier is a -5 penalty. All the Saxons are on foot, so that gives you all a +5, so that modifier cancels each other out. It just means that you're fighting with your usual roll. So the battle result roll specifies that 2 units attack your unit. So I should roll 3 times and choose 2 of them. Apparently. Cool, so let's give that a shot. 1d20. 9, 13, and 15. So it's going to be 9 and 13. Yes, so you're fighting some veteran warriors and a group of warriors. Yeah, so the veteran warriors are also armed with great spears, as are the warriors. So as you're pulling back, they push forwards into your flank. Let's see. Right. So, yes. There are 2 warriors against you. And you can divide your combat skill to spend some of it on each enemy. So let's note down here. You've got veteran warriors with a glory of 15. Oops. Over here. And also a group of warriors with a glory of 15 as well. So, Hrethric, would you like to divide your skill to fight both of these men?
No, I would not like to.
Okay.
Y'all, I think it's time to call on your hate of Saxons.
Oh, yes, it is.
As much as it pains me to, because I know I'm going to crit fail this, but because dividing between 2 warriors means literally like I will take a skill of 5 against one warrior and a skill of 10 against the other warrior, which means you're going to lose both of them.
Well, it is bad. Are you going to call on your hate of Saxons? You have a choice. You can, but you're not required to.
I know.
Can you just defer 1 to 1 and then just take that blow while you get the other one?
Yes, you can also defer 0 to one of them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Right. So.
No.
Right, I can do it with a 15 skill against one of them, where he probably has a 16 skill for the veteran warrior at least. Or I can do it with a 25 skill against 2 of them. How bad is my luck? It's pretty bad.
I'm gonna say that the warriors are actually wielding their 2-handed weapons, and the veteran warriors are wielding great spears.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm valorous. I have to go for the veteran warriors.
Okay. Cool.
I can't not. All right, Greg Stafford, I'm going to play your dumb game. All right, here we go. Yeah!
You succeed. You get a +10 to your skill as a result of being inspired against your mortal enemy.
Oh, God,
other
you're
Saxons.
The bad Saxons.
Yeah, exactly. Bad.
God, this is why everybody hates Saxons, don't you see? Oh, God damn it. Okay, then I will go... I'm going to go 21 and 4.
Okay, 21 versus the veteran?
21 versus the veteran, yeah.
Okay.
And I just hope that you miss on the regular dude.
1d20 less than.
So, all right, so I add 6, right?
You had 7. So you got a 17. And they got an 8, so you succeed. Deal your damage.
Oh, wait, I get... Wait, I haven't rolled yet. Hold on. Oh, I get...
oh, that was your hatred of Saxons. Right, sorry. Okay, yep.
Sorry, wait. So I get the +10 for the passion, and I'm mounted still, so I get +5?
Yes.
I will... So I'll take a... all right, so I'll take... So I have a total of +15, so I guess I'll take a plus... Yeah, 20. I'll take 25 and 5 then?
Mm-hmm. Okay, 25 versus the veteran warriors. Roll it up. So that gives you a +5, which ends up giving you a total of 14, which beats the veteran warriors' score of 8. So you succeed. Deal your damage.
Yeah. Sucker. So wait, I just need to manually input since it's not a crit.
Cross Rescue's tearing it up right now.
24. Sorry. Yeah.
Very
sorry about
nice.
All the decisions.
No.
Yeah, it's complicated. We're all learning. It's all good.
Yeah.
You're doing great. And I'm calling on you first because I know that you'll help everybody else figure out what they need to do on their turn as well.
Hey, you're calling me first because I have the most glory.
Also that.
Dang.
All right. So you now find yourself face to face against a warrior wielding a two-handed weapon. And
Don't hit me, bro.
He gets a -5 for being on foot versus your horse.
Right. So, but I get just a 5 here.
Yes.
So I right.
Just roll 1d20 less than 5.
1d20.
Ooh.
I don't want to know. Oh God, it's beatable.
Yeah, barely if you crit.
At least it's beatable, but
What did I do? Oh wait, sorry. Hi.
Ooh, so close. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, how much damage does he
66?
deal? I think it's 4d6. Nope, 66. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a Saxon, I know. Bye.
All right, so you take 2 damage after your armor soaks it.
Holy shit!
He rolled 3 ones, not
Damn.
doing very well here. So mostly you survive.
what does that look like? Do you dodge it? What?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where there's like horses all up next to each other, and Hrethric is like slashing down with his great axe.
How'd that other dude do? The dude I hit for 24?
Oh, like what's his armor like? Let's see, veteran warriors. He's only got 8 armor, so I think you probably just killed him.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
One
that was
down.
1 victory, 1 defeat. Now let's go around the table. Ivan, let's start with you. Would you like to face off against both of these opponents with some of your skill to each of them, or would you like to like devote all of your skill to one and just soak the hit from the other one?
I think I'm gonna do my hate passion and
Okay.
see.
Actually,
what
you
that gets
have
me.
to, Ivan. You have no choice.
I'm just so hateful.
Yep. Nailed it. Yep, you
I
got
hate
that.
it.
So you've got a +10 for your hatred of Saxons. And you would have a +5 for being mounted, except that you also have a -5 because you're doing a pullback maneuver. So
Right.
total, you get a +10.
+10.
Oh, I forgot about that shit. Damn it.
Yeah, we messed up, but that's okay. It's fine. We're all learning.
So hang on. That means. Okay, so I have 15 in spear, so that gives me 25 total.
Yep. So you could put 20 to one of your opponents and 5 to the other.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
Okay. So are you giving 20 to the
20
veterans?
to the veteran.
Okay, with the great spear. It's a good choice. Okay, so roll 1d20 less than 22 on my side, and you can roll /roll 1d20 less than 20.
Okay.
They got a 15.
Less than 20.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Hi.
Unfortunately, they beat you because they have the
big-
+2 for being
That's
higher
crazy.
than 20. Yep, so that's roll 6d6. Woo!
Oh.
Jesus.
Now, of course,
Alright.
you've got 16 armor.
Yes.
Because
yes,
you've got a shield and your queer bouillie. So you soak. I think that's how it's pronounced. Do you have chainmail?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Chainmail open helm shield.
Does your chainmail have an armor of 10?
10. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you soak 16 of that to your armor, but you take 11 damage through it. So
Okay.
this spear grazes along your side. And 11 is less than your size, right?
It is.
Okay. So you don't have to take a dexterity test to keep your seat. You're fine.
Okay.
Now,
Where do I put? HP. Right.
it's actually under the wounds in the
The
upper
first
right-hand
box?
corner. Yeah. Just put 11 in there.
Okay. Cool. Got
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so now versus the warriors with their two-handed weapon skill of 14.
Yes.
And they're down on the ground, so that's actually a two-handed weapon skill of 9. So versus your spear skill of 5. So 1d20 less than 5.
1D. Sorry.
Okay, wow, nice. You succeed. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Highway to the killing zone.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Nice. 13 damage points.
13 damage.
Why are you only rolling 4d6?
I don't know.
Oh, that's probably your damage, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's not very high.
Yep. 13. Okay, so these warriors, they've only got eight armor, so you definitely cut into one of them and damage them with your spear.
Nice.
Nidian, let's go through you. How are you going to divide your skills? And also, first,
I would like to invoke my passion.
please do roll your hatred of Saxons.
And I'm like, I'm kind of like an inspiring. I feel kind of Shakespearean today. So something like rage men, let loose your passions. Something like your sword and your lance are your instruments in the symphony of battle. Let them be heard.
Symphony of battle. Nice.
Yeah,
Yep, you got that plus 10, so you got plus 10 to your skill.
Nice. Cool. So that means I want to be using my lance again because
Okay.
that's what I'm best with. So that would give me 25. Boy, do I get any extra glory if I just like chuck it all at that veteran guy and just wreck his face?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless like maybe if you crit or something like that.
That's fair. I'll do 20 and 5 against the
Okay.
veteran.
Cool. So 1d20 less than 22 for the veteran. Ooh, 18 for him.
Dear boy. Okay. Here's my 20. No.
All right. Well, yeah, that's rough. Okay. So he hits you for 6d6 damage.
Oh, Nidian.
Oh, wow. Your armor soaks all of
16.
it.
Yes.
Totally.
Nice.
And
Brings
now,
off my shield.
on the other side, you have a warrior with a two-handed sword hacking at you. And
Is
you
that
turn,
the best you can do?
you turn your spear, and
Yeah.
he probably shouts something in ancient Germanic. Du bist tot. Yeah.
Okay.
You can win this. Come
So
on.
roll 1d20 less than 5.
Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, I'll just manually roll it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. So you both fail, but that's okay because you're both ineffectively flailing at each other.
Yeah.
Dwinwin, you're in the
Yes.
same boat. I need you to test against your hatred of Saxons. Actually, you don't have a mandatory hatred of Saxons. Do you want to invoke it?
Can I invoke a different passion?
Which one are you going to call on?
Honor?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can
Cool.
call on your honor on the field of battle.
Cool. I want to make the honorable battle decision, whatever that is right now.
It's to murder Saxons.
It's also to fight the most powerful Saxon.
To fight the most powerful, to take on the big guy,
Definitely.
lady.
Yeah,
whatever.
you succeed. You honor suffuses your body.
I feel suffused.
Yes, exactly.
That's a 10. That's a plus. Is it also a plus 10? I don't know what that is.
No, yeah, so that gives you a plus 10 to your weapon skills.
Are we fighting in the creek or is this the battle of it?
It's the battle of the creek. You're not literally in the water.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was getting some mad like Excalibur moat
Yeah.
scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. It's, the creek is next to us or
Okay.
nearby.
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining too, Eric. That's funny.
So
Okay.
Kira,
Okay, awesome.
how do like we can imagine it. Sure, you're like fighting in the water and the Saxons are running through it. It's shallow, so it's not like hindering
we're
them
just
or anything.
wading
But yeah,
through it like thigh height or so,
Yeah,
we're just
exactly.
splashing. It's all muddy and just
yeah,
Yeah, it's like muddy and cold and gross and
totally.
yeah. All right,
Dwinwin,
so
are
what
you
do I roll?
dividing your skills?
Yeah.
So what's the total? So hang on, what weapon are you using? What weapon skill?
So probably my sword still because it's the best one.
And what's it currently at?
15.
Okay, so it's a total of 25 because of your honor.
Right.
So you can take portion of that and assign it to one enemy, and a portion of it and assign it to another. 20 and 5 is pretty strong, but you can do whatever division that you want.
Yeah, I'll do 20 and 5, and then I'll put 20 towards like whichever is the most honorable foe for me
The
to
veteran
fight.
warrior, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
staring him down.
It's also the tactically sound choice because they're attacking you with great spears at a full skill of 22. So having
Cool.
that 20 versus them gives you the
Cool.
best chance of fighting back. Oh,
Do I
wow.
still get like a +5 mounted and all that nonsense?
No, because the +5 mounted is negated by the fact that you are pulling back. You're scheduling an armed retreat. You're not. It's not a rout or anything like that.
Right.
You're not. You're not quite as confident as you were.
Cool.
So in Roll20, you can just type /roll 1d20 less than 20. This veteran warrior got an 18. So yeah, he hits you. For 23 damage, which of course 16 of which is soaked by your shield and armor. So that's what, a total of 7 damage through.
That should be 17, so 6 damage.
Oh, nice. Fantastic. Where's that extra +1 armor come from for you?
I don't know. I have an 11 and a
I think
6.
it's because you're like a rich knight and you had better quality armor.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have chainmail and a nasal helm. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
must
what
be
it
the
is.
nasal helm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the protection of the nose. That's the +1.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you take 6 damage, which is not larger than your size. You're still solidly stuck in your saddle. And then the warrior comes up to the other side of you, and he hacks at you with his greatsword. Oh no! Critting you.
No.
Oh.
Do I roll 5 for that or whatever?
You can still come out of this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d20 less than 5.
Oh, okay.
Stay alive.
Ouch, that hurt.
Ooh.
Oof.
Cool. She takes it and looks stunned.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
I did okay.
Yeah.
You did a success.
We got a 1-2 punch.
Let's
crit
see what
beats-
that 12d6 means for you.
Yeah.
Gwyn.
This is cool.
38 damage, which reduced by 17 is what? It
21.
would be 21 damage, right? Yeah. How many hit points do you have, Dwinwin?
What's that?
What's your HP? Is 27. Okay.
27.
So you are immediately knocked down to unconsciousness. So you took a 21, which
Cool.
is greater than your constitution. So that's a major wound. So you need to check the box marked chirurgery needed.
Cool.
You've been gravely injured in battle.
Oh God. Yeah.
So I took 21 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
So in one of these boxes, you can just type 21.
Oh, just like any of them.
In the upper right-hand corner under wounds. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Cool. What does that look like? Which guy hit me? The guy from behind.
The two-handed sword guy. Yeah, he comes up behind you while you're fighting off against this veteran warrior in front of you. He's stabbing at you with his spear. The guy behind you just cleaves into your shoulder with his greatsword, and you feel this heavy blow. You need to test to see if you fall off your horse, actually. So test against your dexterity.
WTF, double-handed sword guy.
Yeah.
I was doing so good. Oh no. I'm
Oh
off
yeah,
my
no.
horse.
He crashes into you with his greatsword and knocks you straight off your horse as well.
I land in the muddy creek.
Yeah. Wow. Dramatic turn of events here. So that's actually a loss, I think.
In the battle?
In terms of like your unit's performance against the enemies.
Legion, yeah.
I think
Dang,
they
sorry,
actually...
unit.
So, yep. Round 2, combats with each players. Yep.
Cool.
Right. Yeah, so each of you earn 15 glory for your victory against the veteran warriors, because there were victories there, so just mark down 15 there. Yes. So you've pulled back and you've disengaged. End of the round, tally of the wins and losses. Yes. Oh, wow. A loss result in continued engagement. Yeah, I think probably for the purposes of today's battle, we're going to have Sir Wolf step in and engage in some heroism. In fact, probably one of the units nearby sees how in trouble your unit is, given that it's kind of stacked with novice knights. And you see a man thundering across the battlefield astride a black steed, wearing great black armor. And he pulls out a great sword that he wields in one hand, and he begins laying into his foes left and right. And you hear from under his helm, you hear the voice of Sir Lycus shout at the four of you. Get back! These foes are too strong for you. And he's cleaving left and right, and saving your keisters.
Sorry, just to quibble. On page 50, doesn't it say the loss for a pullback is just recoil one zone?
So yeah, I'm reading from page 105, which is like the step-by-step step through, which may be saying different things. that is definitely a thing that happens in these books.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
Let's take a look. Loss, unit recoils one zone. Wow, yeah, totally, actually. That's exactly what happened.
All right, I mean...
So we're going to say that you were able to recoil one zone because of Sir Lycus's heroic
awesome
intervention.
Later, killing zone.
Yeah, get back.
It's been nice.
Okay,
Thankfully.
so good catch.
Just trying to just save our dignity a little bit.
Just a tiny little bit. All right, so as a result of the loss from the melee round, I think that the army intensity doesn't get affected at all. Yeah.
Typing.
Cool. So now we would go through into a. Let's see.
Make Squire rolls and all that stuff?
Yeah, we have to do Squire rolls. Right, unit results, loss, more than half the knights lose, and that's all that happens. So there's no effect to army intensity as a consequence of that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so each of you quickly roll a Squire roll. And Dwinwyn, this is going to be especially critical for you.
Pull me out of the muddy water.
Exactly.
Oh. Drag me away. Where is my
I
Squire?
choose you.
Do I... Oh, just Squire skill?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. Oh, no!
Oh, no. Just roll Squire. Not Squire skill, right?
No, Squire.
I don't think
it's the
there's-
same, honestly.
It should be the same, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
15. It's the highest thing to roll, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Thanks,
wait a
Odette.
Wait.
Let's see what that means for your Squire.
No.
Failing the Squire roll. The Squire was separated from his knight. He's found a way out of the battle, perhaps back to camp, and isn't available until the knight goes there too. So yeah, you got cleaved off of your horse, and I think poor Emma probably saw this and just bolted.
Sure.
Yeah.
She was like, oh god, that's terrifying.
Yeah, my first knight that I've ever served just gets cut down in the heat of battle. Yeah, okay, very nice. Right. Mm-hmm.
So with the rest of us with successes for the Squire rolls,
Yes.
can Herethric cast about as we regroup and look for Dwinwyn?
Yes, actually, you could order your Squire to, like, grab Dwinwyn's body.
Right.
And
Walter,
pull her.
where's Dwinwyn?
Yeah.
Stop fawning over that mule, Tom. Or Peter, whatever your name is.
What is his name? Walter, yes.
Peter.
Yeah.
Walter and Peter.
Yeah, no, he immediately says, yes, I will put her on your horse. And he scoops down, gets off of his own horse, scoops her up.
Yeah, do not let the mud sully the most honorable of us.
Yeah, and she's just bleeding
Wretch.
profusely from the wounds she's taken.
Aw.
Yeah. Are you gonna
Glory.
bleeding glory? Are you having your Squire put him on the back of, or put her on the back of his horse, or on the back of your horse?
What about my horse?
We don't know where your horse is.
Yeah, your horse has been lost in
Gone.
the crush.
I think that mule looks like a great place for it, honestly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I'm seeing what we're supposed to be writing in here. So,
Cool.
for example, what you would write in the player's battle record. So you'd say commander's orders is a pullback, and then you would write the enemy and the amount of glory that they're worth on two separate lines. So one line would read veteran warriors 15, and then the other line would read warriors 15. And the melee results would be win versus the veteran warriors, loss versus the warriors on those two lines.
I've
Glory.
completely lost you.
Okay, hang on. I wish there was a way I could show this. Yes, I can, because I have a player's battle record here, which I will pop up for you. So show to players. All right, so you see this column here. So if we look at the second row, the row under first charge, that would be like round 2. Commander's orders would be pull back, and then immediately below that, you would also write pull back. So you're having 2 entries for round 2, basically.
I see it now.
And then enemy glory would be veteran warriors 15, and then immediately below that, warriors 15.
Veteran warriors. What's the second one?
Warriors.
Just warriors.
Yeah. Not veterans, just normal. Melee results are a win against the veteran warriors and a loss against the warriors.
Stupid warriors.
Yeah.
Come out and play.
So the glory that you the glory that you gained for the win is 15. The glory that you gained for the loss is 7.
Do you know what the glory was for the first charge?
25.
Okay.
25.
Oh, I thought it was 15.
No, the
25.
sorry, for the first charge.
Sorry, the first charge.
That was 25.
Wotan's men area.
Yeah.
Wotan.
Oh, I missed one. I need to add another one.
That was the first charge, exactly, yeah. And then the unit results for this round are loss and loss. And you would write under Squire lost for Dwinwin, but okay for everybody else. And then followers we're not tracking this time because you're not leading the battle.
Okay. Oh god.
So
Yeah.
I write a loss under both of those for my Squire.
Yes.
Okay. This is going to look wonky.
It can get a little bit tracky here. Yes, absolutely.
Can I ask a question to clarify? So, like Wotan's men, we get 25. Veteran warriors, we get 15. Warriors, we get 7, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because for a loss, you get half of the glory that you would have gotten.
Cool.
Yep. All right. Cool. So I think we're out of time for today's
One
game.
more round.
You want to go for one more round?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, great.
do it.
Yeah, sure. We can keep going. I just don't want to keep you guys too late. But
No worries.
awesome.
No, come on.
Let's finish it.
Great. Let's go. Absolutely.
Go out in a blaze of glory with that.
In a blaze of blood.
Yeah.
All right, round 3. Everybody check and determine your player knight status.
Yep.
Leading.
Yeah, right.
Unconscious.
Okay. So
Leading but jazzed.
we're going to say that you did manage to execute your pullback maneuver. You pulled back into your zone 2. Yeah. So it's time to calculate. So Dwinwin, you're obviously unconscious, so you won't be able to participate in this round.
Can I be reconscioused in any way?
No.
No, you're out for the year.
You are like gravely wounded. You will need surgery.
Yeah.
You're unconscious. If there was like another adventure after this, you would still be wounded. Like
Okay.
you've taken a serious hit.
Cool.
Dang.
Surgery's like surgery before they knew what they were doing.
Right.
So-
Yeah. Totally. All right. That gives me good context. Cool. So I'm out.
Yeah.
for this battle.
Yeah.
Good
So
luck.
the unit results were.
What are
Oh.
her hit points?
What about her hit points?
What are they?
I think she's at like 2 or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
6, which is under your unconscious of 7.
Yeah. I'm at 6, so I'm just unconscious.
Oh wait, she's actually as high as 6.
Yes.
Oh, she can come back to us if she really wants to.
How so? How can she?
I was just reading up on this that she can try to struggle to consciousness.
Okay.
Like through valorousness, maybe?
Oh god. Now this is going to require me to look in the book and find the rules. So hold on a second.
Go for it. While you're doing that, I'm going
Yeah.
to do the calculations that I need to do.
Sounds awesome.
Okay.
Thanks for knowing the rules, Luke.
It is good when that happens.
Well, let's see. I'm. You may not be able to do it in the thick of a battle, but I think you can.
It'd be pretty cool.
I think, but it basically means you're like next, like your unconsciousness is a gift from Greg Stafford right now, saying, "Hey,
You're not dead.
Right. Maybe you
slow
should.
down and you'll survive, and it'll be fine." Getting back up, if I remember correctly, means like this could be the end. Sorry, so go ahead, Steven. Hold on. Let's. I'm close.
In the meantime, Ivan,
Yes.
I need you to roll 3d6 minus 10. And this is the battle events. So this is kind of what else has been happening elsewhere around the field.
God, this has been
3.
Wow, God, you guys are actually the Saxons. They are fighting back against you fiercely.
Ah, shit.
And the intensity of this battle is rising. So you're in battle zone 4, which gives you a +5. Your unit cohesion is -20 because you're disengaged once again. So that gives you a unit intensity. That's good. Your unit intensity is 16 + 5 is 21. -20, your unit intensity is 1. So, unit maneuver. Right. So we need Sir Wolf. So Ivan, would you make a battle roll for Sir Wolf against his 19? So 1d20 less than 19.
Sorry, 1d20.
Less than 19.
got it.
Right, nailed it. So a charge is the proper.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the unit intensity is 7. Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Agrees.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun, dun.
Is this the next maneuver? This was a third pullback, or is this a charge?
No, this is a charge. So now here in round 3, you're gonna write your unit intensity is 1. Your commander's orders are charge, and then I'm gonna roll to see which enemy you're charging against.
Oh God.
13, which I think is warriors again. I think that's the same
Yeah, you
group
rolled
that we had
13
last.
before.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that Sir Lycus is there alone in the midst of this group of Saxon warriors who are crowding around him with these great weapons. And Sir Wolf says, "Men, to the fore!" And you all spur your horses into action, thundering across the battlefield.
Yeah.
And remember, like, you're looking left and right, and there's
no inch.
there's groups fighting on all sides of you. Hrethric, are you sending your squire to the rear into camp with Dwynwyn's body?
Well, I don't know, because perhaps Dwynwyn has a surprise for us. So,
Yes, tell us.
So Dwynwyn, what is your current HP?
Do you just like, get up out of the river, just like Pilgrim?
So it's like 6.
6. Okay, so you need to test. You need to roll a d20 against your current HP.
Okay.
So I personally think that your hatred of Saxons should come into this, but regardless, the rule is, you have to roll against your current HP to get back up.
So how do I put that in the thing? D20.
Less than 6 is what
Less
you
than
would
six.
Slash our d20.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than.
What?
Wow.
Twins back!
That's a good noise.
You're filled with determination.
I am filled with determination.
So Dwyn has regained consciousness,
Yes.
and if Dwyn wishes to continue fighting, it is now time for a valorous roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do you wish
Otherwise,
to
Dwyn's
continue
gonna just walk to
fighting?
the rear of the lines.
Because think about the amount of damage you've taken in previous rounds and compare that with the amount of health that you have.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're all one hit from death.
Basically.
Basically.
Well, you're all one good crit from death. Yeah, not especially now. Oh, you failed!
Oh no!
That's amazing.
So I'm not valorous enough. So what does that mean?
I think that you always test both sides when you fail the first one. So test against your cowardly. If you succeed on your cowardly roll, you just book it. But if you don't succeed, then it's up to you.
If you had rolled a 7,
Nope. So what? Dwayne wakes up and she looks around and she's in extreme pain and
Yes.
she's like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and like just like kicks the mule and like rides off.
It's up to you, actually. You can decide. Because your traits are not forcing you into either course of action. But deciding to fuck this and ride off is actually a very sane move.
right. There's no dishonor for you walking to the rear of the lines right now and sitting
No,
down.
you are severely wounded.
You are.
Yeah.
In fact, it is like you're draped in glory right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
And I don't want to be a burden to my fellow knights. So, instead of having Hrethric try and look after me during the battle, I'll probably ride off to the sides and try to take care of myself, bandage myself up.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Very cool.
We will miss your lance, twin.
Here we have round 3. So, last round was 13 battle events plus 3. This round is 16 battle zone. Unit intensity is 1. Maneuver is charge. Enemy list is warriors. So, and that their glory is 15. Make sure you mark that down. So, battle events, battle zone, unit cohesion, battle roll result, partial success, maneuver charge, enemy unit. Yep, good. Excellent. Yep, it's combat time again. So, you're charging in. And I think... hang on. I wonder if we need to make a battle test to see if you get a bonus for your charge. So, maneuvers.
How do we make sure we don't fight more than one person?
You're fighting one unit.
Okay.
You are. So.
You mean one instead of 2?
Yes.
This time we're fighting one unit. Yeah,
That's way better.
Yeah, we're not charging 2 units because we're not psychos. You can do that.
Right.
You're not quite there yet.
Yeah, so charge. This is the knight's best maneuver. The unit must begin the round disengaged, which you are, and thus be able to charge one random foe. Use charge whenever possible. Withdraw 1 round to begin the next round disengaged. Note that horsemen can charge horsemen or footmen. Footmen can charge footmen, and footmen can charge disordered horsemen. Good. Zone change, yes, 1 or 2. I roll 1 random foe, and that is it. So mounted lance charge, you get a +5 bonus to lance skill. And you use your horse damage, not your own damage. So we have to remember that. Okay, cool.
Right.
So you go thundering across the battlefield to Sir Lycus's aid, and he sees Hrethric riding in the group, and he shouts, "Ha ha, lad! Welcome to the battle!" And he slashes down and cleaves into some enemy next to him. So, Hrethric, let's start with you. You're using your 2-handed axe, right?
I am.
All right.
And I am fueled by blood and hatred at the moment. So that's +10, and I'm mounted versus dismounted.
Yes, so you get a +5, -5, reflexive.
They're using great weapons, not spears.
Yes, they're using 2-handed weapons.
Yes! So I have +15, they have -5.
Yep.
Let's go, suckers!
Yep.
So holy shit.
So that's +10 to your 14, giving you a 24, which is a crit. And
Yes.
he did 1 success. So go ahead and roll your crit damage.
Not good enough, motherfucker!
I like how into this Luke has gotten.
God, I forgot how crazy these battle rules are.
They are ridiculous. Wow, only 20? No. You need to roll your crit damage, my friend.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, that was my regular damage roll.
That should be double. Yeah, you. What does it look like when you eviscerate this Saxon?
I have to admit, I have fantasized about this moment all week.
Yes.
Because I kind of built Hrethric for this exact moment. Basically, when the battle has become confused and he can then just focus all of his Saxonness against one poor footman.
Yeah.
So Hrethric is, riding in like this, right? Perfect form, shifts his grip just slightly, dips the axe down, and invents the sport of golf.
Nice. Awesome.
And that guy's head goes flying.
Book. Very nice. Awesome. So
Beautiful.
obviously put a check mark next to your 2-hand skill.
Obviously.
Yes. All right, Ivan, let's see are you using a lance?
No, definitely not.
No?
Spear.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Your spear skill is the same for lance. You want to use a lance on a charge.
Okay.
Because
All right,
if you're
I'll do
using a
that.
lance, you get +5 to your lance skill.
You were, as a Cymric, I
I
believe
have
you were...
0 in lance.
You
were
use your
using-
great spear.
No, you're using.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
so
didn't mean to talk over
the great spear value counts for both lances and spears.
Right.
And if you're using a lance on a charge, you get +5. So that puts your great spear skill or your spear expertise to 20.
Okay.
And you are mounted.
Yes.
with an additional +5 -5 modifier. So instead of the +15 that Rethric got, you get a +20 to your skill.
What?
Yeah. So you are likely going to be critting this as well.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. You demolish.
Yeah.
So take note here. You're not rolling your damage. You're rolling your horse's damage.
Right. Where
which
is
is
that?
way higher than yours. So, yeah, damage there. I think maybe it's under horses?
Oh, my horse got deleted.
Right.
I don't know why.
Yeah, so, okay. Well, it's 66, so just /roll 12d6.
Okay. 12d6?
Yeah. So just for comparison here, like a knight landing a charge deals 66 damage, and that's how much damage Rethric does when he swings his weapon.
That's right.
Wows.
32. Yep.
32.
You just straight up skewer one of these poor warriors. And also, you do not break your lance.
Oh, sweet.
Very nice. Okay, so just make sure that in your player's battle report, you write down in the melee results that you have had a win.
Okay.
And then let's go to Nidian.
Yes.
Nice.
What are you using on the charge?
Absolutely, my lance.
Awesome.
Yeah,
ahead
I want to
and-
go. I want to go help our captain, Sir Wolf,
Yeah.
for sure. So I'm gonna do him proud. So let's do this. With my passion,
Yep.
I'm looking at +30.
Yep. Well, your passion
Oh,
is
total
plus
of 30.
10, and then, yeah,
Lance.
total of 30, yep.
Sorry, I said the wrong thing, but we got the right number. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
Oh,
you
what?
crushed it, no question. However, you unfortunately did not crit, but
Yeah.
still, a very solid blow there from Nidian. Roll
right.
your damage, sir.
Damage.
Doesn't the warrior roll back?
Yes, right.
He could technically beat us of 15.
Nope,
Oh, nice.
nope, failed completely.
I only did 10 points of damage.
Yeah,
Do-
well, you know, 2 points of damage on one of these people, like, it's fine. Nidian is participating in the fray, especially given his cowardly nature. I think everybody around you kind of recognizes you're doing your best.
Nidian didn't. I don't think your damage processed right. There's only 4 dice there.
Right, because you're rolling your horse damage, so it's 66, not 4d6.
Oh, I just hit damage. Sorry. So let me do that again. Well, that's better.
Very nice. Yeah, you
Yes.
totally crush one of them.
That's what I'm looking at. There we go.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, so I think that means that you've won a triumph. All of you won, which means that the army intensity gets reduced by 2. Let me just see where this is actually tracked. Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Everyone wins or ties is a triumph. -2 army intensity. So triumph, fantastic. -2. Final army intensity is so it was a 17, so now it's down to a 15. Fantastic. So 15, round 4. Okay, so everybody make a Squire roll for me.
Me too.
Favorite roll.
No, sorry, Dwinwin. Your squire has found you back at camp and is terrified for your
Oh,
health.
14. Close to another crit.
Oh no!
I was. No!
Let's find out. I think your squire is
it
wounded, Ivan.
Oh no.
Oh! What did you do?
I love how the mechanics of this, they're very crunchy, but then they turn into dramatic narrative events. So end of round, squire roll, fumble. The squire was separated from his knight and wounded in combat.
Oh no.
He takes normal damage from the unit fought for that round. So that's 66. Yeah, so
Dead?
Shit.
Died? Deads.
Nidian,
Wait.
you see across the battlefield as you charge in and demolish one of these warriors. You look behind you in we have this slow motion Nidian celebrating, laughing, his eyes shining bright in glee, and he looks behind, and there's Peter, young Tom Cruise, sort of celebrating and like jumping up out of his saddle, and then this greatsword comes up straight into the gut, cleaving into Peter, and his face just changes from one of glee to one of horror as he falls out of his saddle onto the ground. He probably gets ridden down by some other, charging knight behind you. Yeah, Peter is gone.
I'm it.
Wait, mine died. Isn't I failed?
Yeah,
It was Ivan.
Was
Ivan failed. Wait, no, yeah, sorry, it was.
I thought Ivan's fail meant that Tom died.
No,
Oh.
it's Richolda.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Richolda.
said Tom, but Peter, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
confusing
is
who
Peter alive?
people are. Peter is alive.
Stop toying with me, Steven.
All right, Peter's alive, and all of that stuff I just said that was really cool and it felt awesome. It happened to Richolda instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but yes.
All right, round
Back in the
4,
game.
battle
Back in the game.
events. Nidian, can you roll 3d6 minus 10? And please
Yes.
roll low. Good lord. Dear God, you guys are rolling way higher on 3d6 than average. So this round is a 16. So you're
I rolled
engaged.
exactly average.
What, 2,
Yeah,
5,
that's
4 is
exactly
9,
average.
10?
11. So
Oh yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. Yeah, sure. So you are now back into
Killing zone.
the killing zone. So Dwinwyn back here in camp, Ivan, Rethric, and Nidian, all of whom are looking quite the worse for wear. So that gives a plus 10.
I know.
Unit
Dwinwyn,
cohesion is 0.
Dwinwyn, I'm really sorry. Like, we were all like,
26.
man, we should really, like, appreciate Dwinwyn this episode. We're coming back today.
I know, right? And then she just gets...
First round, and then you're just the person down that whole game. I'm so sorry.
No, I feel like I really dramatically failed in like kind of a cool way. I fell into
Alright.
the mud.
Hold on here.
I want to check in on you here, too.
Dwinwyn may dramatically
Survive.
succeed here. She may be the only survivor.
All right.
All right.
Wait, of this episode?
Of this,
episode?
yeah,
We
exactly.
might, yeah. At the end of this, we might zoom out and we might see, yeah, that the whole first 2 episodes have just been a retelling of Dwinwyn over a campfire.
Oh yeah, like a flashback to my former companions.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay, so Sir Wolf, like you've basically demolished the warriors that you were fighting this time. So that unit is dead, which leaves you disengaged once again. Sir Wolf looks across the battlefield along with Sir Lycus. Sir Lycus shouts, "Look, behold, in the center!" And you can see that the center battalion has pushed ahead a little bit too far, and they've become mired in the mud around Mircrid Creek. And there's a Saxon footmen who are moving about among the groups in the center. It's a very messy situation, and it's on the verge of causing a complete collapse of morale among the supporting infantrymen.
Oh no!
And you see that like the knights are there stuck in the mud, and the infantrymen are a little bit behind. And the infantrymen just they all sort of look at each other, throw down their weapons, and run back towards camp.
What?
So this is a +7 to battle events, which is an 8, which gives us a total of 15 plus 8 is 23, plus 10 is 33 unit intensity for this round. All right.
Wow. So we're losing at 33.
Yeah, this is harsh. It's going rough. Also, at this moment, you hear King Uther's horns blaring out the order for retreat.
Gondor.
Yeah. His banner. You look across the battlefield to where King Uther is fighting. You see the red dragon banner of the Pendragon dip and then point towards the rear. He has ordered a retreat. And it's voluntary, not obligatory. But I think, yeah.
We're gonna go rescue a motherfucker, right?
Yeah, certainly you could. Let's see. So, we have to roll versus the unit intensity of 33.
Oh,
so, Sir Wolf's 19 of battle skill pretty much guarantees a success. But against that 33 is pretty harsh.
Gonna crit.
So 1d20 less than 19. Cool. And 1d20 less than 33. Oh, yeah. No. the intensity has crit, and
Again.
yes. So it is a unit commander failure. Options boil down to either like the whole army is infantry, right. So you can either stand verse 2 or run away.
It's up to you, Wolfie.
Yeah, what does Wolf do?
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'm
get
following Wolf to the depths of hell.
killed if we.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that let's test Wolf's cowardly.
Valorous.
Yeah. So let's see. He's probably got like an 18 valorous. Yeah. He succeeds. And he shouts back to those of you who are following him. He says, "Stand steady, knights! Don't turn your backs! Stay here and fight this rabble!" So,
Right.
yeah. All right, so the battle is going to be, the maneuver is stand verse 2.
Oh God.
So are we essentially covering the retreat of Uther?
I think you all are getting charged.
Right, but.
Oh man, I'm getting some fucking serious dad flashbacks. Like this is what he had to do.
Basically.
Right, but I know that we're getting charged, but it is in service of
Yes.
the army making an orderly retreat.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Right. Yeah. The entire army is starting to move back, and your options were kind of like turn tail and run, as you're seeing many people doing, but you all managed to keep your cool and you're standing calm, and you are covering the other people who are running disorderly.
Got it.
Okay. Yes. So high army intensity. So stand fast verse 2. So let's find those. Right. Let's find those foes and then choose them. So 1d20, 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 15 and 5. That's gonna be it. Okay. So your two foes are Axe and Spearmen. So Axe and Spearmen is one foe. And they have a glory amount worth 15. And then additionally, you're fighting against veteran elite Hjorth Ganitz.
Oh, no.
What the shit? This is the boss.
They're not mounted though.
No. Heorthgeneats. And they are worth 15 glory as well.
What?
Wat.
They're
They are wealthy.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're all Herethrics.
They're all Rethrix.
Except, well, I guess they're not mounted, so it's not so bad. But
Yeah. So apparently there's a defensive fighting tactic that can cause you to like tie results more easily instead. I think you don't deal damage back to the enemy, but you don't just straight up lose all the time. So let's take a look at what that means.
I remember seeing that.
yeah, I don't know why I'm not using it.
Let's see. DEFENSE 120. So just to remind you all of what's going on here. Yes. Defense. Contrary to the berserk style of fighting, knights may choose to fight defensively. This is especially useful when a knight is beset by multiple enemies and needs to divide his defense. The character who fights defensively gains a +10 modifier to his weapon skill, but he does not deal damage if he wins the combat roll. Cool. No honor is lost for this option, nor is glory reduced for victory. Fighting defensively is a perfectly honorable and often a wise option. So, something to consider. All right, Hrethric, let's start with you. You've got two opponents. You're facing off against Axe and Spearmen and veteran elite Hjorthen Ganitz.
So, Herethric is pleased.
Yeah.
This is another moment that Herethric dreamed of.
Okay.
Uther, he sees that banner dipping as a command from Uther to himself, to Hrethric personally.
Mm.
And in order for Uther to make a orderly retreat and for this not to turn into a rout, Hrethric must stand his ground.
Yes. Now,
So,
Hrethric,
So this is the question: can I add another passion on top of hatred of Saxons?
you know what? There's nothing in the rules that says that you can't be affected by more than one passion at once.
That is true.
So I'm gonna say yes.
Oh well, let me roll my 20 loyalty for Lord then.
Yes.
Oh, look, another success. Plus
What?
20.
What a surprise! Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm
all
just
right.
typing their name in chat for you all, so you can
Yes.
see. Jorthen Ganit.
Yes.
So also, Hrethric, you know that if you manage to capture any of these enemies, they are especially valuable to King Ale, and they are worth ransom.
Oh,
And you can win Libra for capturing some of these men.
Hrethric really just wants a chainmail shirt out of this battle.
Nice.
It would have saved him a lot of grief.
So yeah, you get a plus 20, and you're mounted, so that's a reflexive plus 5 minus 5.
All right. I will take the 25 against the Hjorthganet, and I'll take a 15.
Versus the Axe and Spearman.
Yeah, the Axe and Spearman.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh wait, or I could go 20 and no, I want the crit on the Hjorthganet, right? Because their skill is super high, but they both have -5 in this one.
Yes. Yeah, the Hjorthganates are using two-handed weapon, and the Axe and Spearmen are using a normal spear.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm gonna go 25 and 15.
Okay. Okay, here's the Hjorthganates. 1d20 less than, what is it? 18? 22. Actually, it's -5, so that's 17. Okay.
All right.
Oof.
So mod for this is essentially a +10. So.
Oh, okay. So they get the one up on you and deal you 5d6. 18 damage, which is reduced by what? 10 for you?
11.
11. So that's 7 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh no!
Man.
Hrethric struck into the ground. I think it's not enough damage to knock you down, so you're still in your saddle, but you feel your grip on consciousness slip as the pain overwhelms you.
Let's make the second roll here. Fuck you. Fuck you, Greg Stafford.
It's all your fault, Greg.
Harsh. So this is versus the Spearmen, which is a spear skill of 11, so their skill is actually only 6. They fail.
All right.
So you deal damage to them.
Right.
So let's see. 17 damage, very nice. So let's see. I'll put like an unconscious symbol on top of Dwynwen and Hrethric.
Can I have 5 hit points. Can I just make my roll to stay conscious?
Totally. It's a d20 testing versus 5, right?
Yep. Did I do this right?
Ooh, nope. You succumb. You fall into darkness. All right. Ivan, how do you want to play this?
I'm wondering if I have any melancholic effects from losing my squire.
I don't think so. You didn't have any love of Squire or anything like that.
Okay.
You're probably like it shocks you and it scares you to see this young woman get treated so harshly on the field of battle. But you're not like, it's not overwhelming the way that passions and melancholy are overwhelming.
Okay, well that's good, I guess. Oh wait, am I still obligated to do Hate of Saxons because it's so high?
You've got your Hatred of Saxons running. You're at that
Okay.
plus
Oh,
10.
It's on.
Yes,
Okay.
it's on.
It's switched on.
Yep.
All right. Then I guess I will most likely split my image up.
Okay. How many to... So you've got a total of plus 15 because you're mounted.
So that's 30 total.
20, 10, 25, 5.
I think I'll go 2010.
Okay.
22.
The Hjorthganites.
Chieftain figure, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's test that roll. So that's
Okay.
1d20 at less than 17 on my side. Oh, he crit.
Ah!
Oh shit.
Oh my god. We're going to lose
Okay, what
all
do I
of
do?
our characters. So you need
What
to
do I do?
roll 1d20 less than 20. And hopefully you'll roll a 20. Wow, yeah, okay. Whew. So, Hearthganates, how much damage do they deal? It's only 5d6 because they're wielding that two-handed weapon, but yeah.
Oh, is that all?
10d6. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No, you're out.
Ivan,
Like, actually
no, that's...
dead.
Well, you had 16 hit points, so that's minus 16 for what? Minus 10 is 34, so it's like 28. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay, I think...
It's technically a major wound.
Yes, it's a...
She's bleeding. Is her squire dead?
No, so... wait,
Oh, wait, so
your
hang on,
squire
what
is
it
dead,
actually?
isn't she?
14?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's bad.
She got Shushka squired.
Yes. So, mark down that you took the 28 damage, or however much it was, 24? No.
Do I put that
28.
in like the second box? Like,
Yeah.
what do I?
Yeah, just right in that second box, write that 28.
Okay.
Yep. And then check the chirurgery needed.
Rah, 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 rah.
And then we're going to have to deal with like what happens to your survival at the end of today's session. I think probably we've also got like manners to award and the winter phase to get through. So we might do some like bookkeeping at the start of next session or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a cool idea.
Okay. Ouch. So that's Ivan. I'm gonna put a little skull and crossbones on your character as well, just to make clear what the probable outcome is. Nidian.
No.
Yeah. Can I go? I kind of want to just go all out on that guy, on that chieftain.
Yeah, absolutely. Oops. Sorry.
Especially after seeing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of those giant dramatic moments. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me roll my spear.
Can that compel like a loyalty or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
We made love.
I think there is something about that, but it's not as friendly as you're thinking.
Yeah.
There's something about like gaining fear of Saxons.
Well, also it could be a
Thinking about
direct.
being vengeful.
It could be a directed trait of like love of Ivan or something.
Yeah, totally. I'd let you take a directed trait, Love of Ivan. Roll 2d6 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have a Love of Ivan of 7. So you can write down a directed trait on your character sheet. Let's see.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Still helpful.
I can't. There's no love option.
Down at the
Under
bottom, there's no.
No, I'm
love?
looking under directed traits, under traits, and it's a drop-down menu, and it's just all of my personality traits. And
Right. So it's probably
that's-
like.
Well, Steven, you assigned him a passion.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, it's a passion, not a trait. Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
That's why. That's what I'm doing wrong. Sorry. Yep. Nope. Got it. Love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love of Ivan. And it's a passion of 7.
Yes.
Okay.
So, if you want to throw
Hell
the
yeah.
dice,
Yeah. If I want to, Steve. If I want to.
okay,
Yes.
all right, do it. You're gonna become melancholy. Yep, absolutely. You get a -10. You see what happened to Ivan, and you just are filled with terror. Maybe you feel your pants leg growing warm. Yeah.
Can I invoke? Because I see this before, and because of this is what my dad did. Can I invoke my love of family as well now? Can
Yes.
can I just do all of it?
Yeah.
You
You can.
like- My
I mean, like,
dad got all his glory in a losing battle,
yes,
right? Where Uther had to retreat. Like, this is what this is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted, like, this is what I want to roll my love of family here.
Awesome. I mean, you even were having dreams about this with like the dream of Uther on the battlefield and this knight coming at him with this black sword. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll your love of family. Please roll a 20. Oh yeah. No, because Nidian at his heart, he is a cowardly knight.
No.
All right. So you
Do I just retreat?
not
attack?
No, you don't actually have to just flee from the battlefield when you go melancholy.
right.
You finish whatever you're doing, but then you're gone again, Nidian.
Yeah. You've got a -10 to an additional -10, so you're stacking a total of -20.
Can I fight defensively? Can I invoke the defensive thing?
Yes. So hang on.
God.
You gain +10 for your hate of Saxons, -10 for your love of Ivan, -10 for your love of family, giving you a total of -10. You can choose to fight defensively, giving you an additional +10, but you won't deal any damage. So,
That's fine. I just want to survive.
So
man.
now your weapon skill is at its normal rating,
Even. Yeah.
+5 because you're mounted.
Yes.
So it's +5.
I'm a 20.
Are you going to divide that between your opponents?
I am 10 each and just fucking hope.
You're gonna 10 each. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So here's the Hjorthganates with that 17. They get a success, so you can still win this.
No.
Nope, you don't win against the Hjorthganates. And how about versus the Spearmen? Let's see what they do. So they've got an 11, which translates down to a 6.
Hey, got a crit there.
You succeed. Did you crit?
No.
No.
-5, right?
You got a 5 versus a 10. Because it's your spear
I'm
expertise.
sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
The
Okay. The
second one
modifier
wins, though.
But you do win.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's a regular one. But I take damage. And this is really bad. This is really bad, guys. My HP is not great right now.
No, it's not.
Welcome to unconscious.
Remember, I took 14 points of damage.
All right, so the Hjorthganates, he chops at you with his great weapon for 16 damage, which I think
my armor.
is soaked by your armor. So you actually don't take any damage for this. So that's great. Now, that's the end of round 4. Whew, our knights are struggling in this battle here.
I'm sorry, Steven, real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Don't I do damage, though, to the one guy?
You were fighting defensively.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
There you go. All right, so
Squire,
yeah,
I would like to be pulled out of this. I'm sure this is the one time I'm going to fail the Squire roll.
I know, right? Go for it. Yep. Your Squire grabs you, tosses you on the back of his horse, Walter, and rides away. Nidian, your Squire is with you, unharmed, fine, everything's okay.
You must get back, Peter.
Oh no, rolls a 1. I'm sorry. No, 15 rolls a 1. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wow. Well, that was harsh. Okay.
Back.
So Ivan is captured.
Yeah, or something.
Oh wait, Ivan, are you? How many hit points do you have left? You have 0 hit points.
Yes.
I have like -12.
I think-
you're bleeding out.
I think Ivan is being ignored for the fact that they consider him dead.
And that is the end of Ivan.
Which is funny because my plan was to retrieve my Squire's body, but now
Right. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What's going on? Right, I'm trying to determine the outcome here. So, more than half of the knights lost versus the veteran elite Hjorthganates, so that was a loss. But versus the axe and spearmen, that was a win. So, all of you can take note in your players' battle that the results of the battle against the Hjorthganates was a loss, gaining you a glory of 7. And the battle against the axe and spearmen was a win, gaining you a glory of 15. And then mark down your Squire rolls, and now it is round 5. the final round in the battle. So that means that the current intensity is 23. Yeah, it is.
Guys,
The battle
you're
is
crumbling.
hot.
We're dissolving.
That's it. You're the last one standing.
Yep. All right. Is Nidian the last one standing? Are you unconscious, Rethric? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you knocked me unconscious.
Yep.
I failed my get up roll.
All right, Nidian.
So no one's being left behind though right now, right?
That is.
Ivan down? There's nothing I can do to help him. Can I send my squire to help him this round?
You can send your squire to gather Ivan. Yes.
Okay, good. I will do that. I will be like, Peter, get Ivan. I will hold them off, and I'm gonna fight defensively again.
Okay.
Trying to just hold the line basically as everyone else kind of crumbling, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't kill anybody, but I'm just keeping them at bay.
So
Right? Trying to
Nidian.
make space for Peter to get him.
Yeah. Nidian, I need you to roll 3d6 minus 10. Roll
Yes.
super low.
Sure, no problem, Steven. let me just ask Suzanne to turn on my roll 20.
Yeah,
hacks.
exactly. Roll 20 hacks it up.
Roll 3d6 minus 10.
You can roll an 18.
Right?
5. Wow.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Suzanne.
that's
Thanks for the
good.
hacks.
Good job, Suzanne.
She's over here like, what's going on?
28 this round terrain. So you're in the killing zone. So that's plus 10. Unit cohesion 0. Unit intensity is 38. It is really, really harsh. So yes.
Do
yes.
it!
And
Do it now, Peter!
and so you can see you're looking around the battlefield at your damaged allies at the crumbling army of King Uther, and you see that the elite reserve of King Uther is coming galloping from the rear and has destroyed a group of Saxons that were encircling the knights that were mired in the mud in the middle. And then the royal foot elite spearmen come running forwards and it wade amongst the Saxons, and that increases the battle events by +4. So that's a total of 9 for this round. 42 unit intensity this round.
That's it. We lose, right?
So
40?
no, that's unit intensity, not army intensity. If army intensity starts at 40 on 2 consecutive rounds, then you've lost completely. But this is unit intensity. Okay, cool. So unit maneuvers, unit intensity is quite high. But Sir Wolf refuses to run. He orders you to stand fast against 1. So stand. Stand fast is the order being ordered. So it's going to be the opposed battle test, I think. Do we actually make a battle roll? I think we do.
Cool.
Right, yeah. So would you roll for Sir Wolf versus his battle of 19?
19, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been following, yeah.
20 less than 42.
Less than 19.
Yes.
16.
So success, and then, oh wow, so that's plus 22, so that's actually a crit. Good. So let's find out what that means. What does the stand fast maneuver mean? Right. Stand fast maneuver. So, right, wait, use stand fast when the unit commander has failed his roll, but the unit is still in good shape without the need to withdraw or run away. Okay, cool, yes. Right, so he fails his roll and chooses the stand fast maneuver. Good. Let's roll 1d20 3 times and choose one of those enemies for you to face. I think I might go easy on you this time.
No. If you're doing that, roll randomly, dude.
No, but it's the rules are roll 3 times and choose one.
Okay.
Do you want me to put you up against something that will kill you or something that might not?
No, I think you should pick whatever you think is fair.
All right, cool.
Or the
There's a group of javelineers that have come towards you. So javelineers. Cool.
Yo, I'm not leaving here without Edmund. I'm just not doing it. I'm bringing him back.
Without Ivan's body.
Ivan.
So those are worth 15 glory. Okay. So we're only fighting 1 round of combat, of course. It's just you versus the javelineers. So they're on foot, and you, if you fight defensively, your skill is at its normal value.
Yep.
And you're doing that?
Yep. Am I fighting multiples or
Nope, just one. Just one.
Yep. So I kind of roll my normal value here.
And their skill is terrible because they're on foot. Okay, go for it.
I do gain +5 because I'm on a horse, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. You crit.
Well,
It's almost a shame you're fighting defensively.
Yep. Well, that's fine because this is where we're holding them. What does it look like about fighting javelineers, though?
They've got spears, so like they were holding
okay.
javelins on their back, but you saw them
gotcha.
chucking them across the battlefield. So
it.
this is a win.
Oh yeah.
The modifier is zero.
You're only total -10, by the way.
It doesn't stack.
No, melancholy. He didn't crit fail.
Yeah.
He just failed. So melancholy's -5.
But he failed. Oh, melancholy's only -5. Okay.
Oh my God! So I have like +10 to my things.
Yeah, that's impressive. So you totally crit. Unfortunately, you're not dealing any damage.
Okay. I mean, I did say I was fighting defensively, but I wouldn't have been if I had a +10. But that's fine. As long as dramatically I can give space for my Squire. That's what I want. I want my Squire to go in there and get Ivan because I'm not leaving without them.
Yeah. All right. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Squire roll.
Yes.
Okay, here. This is what I do it. Okay.
Nailed it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's
You're
good.
fine. Your Squire is fine. All right. So, the battle is over. The fighting has been long enough that both armies are exhausted, and the fighting has sort of ground to a halt with many injuries on both sides. It's an indecisive victory. So let's see. Right.
Did I get Ivan? Did I get
Yes,
Ivan? Did I rescue?
yes, you did.
Yes.
You rescued Ivan. Absolutely.
Oh, yay!
Good. God.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to, in the bottom of your battle worksheet, player's battle record, there's this glory column, and down at the bottom, you're going to sum all of the combat glory that you've earned and put it in the combat glory box.
So that was a victory. So I earned 15 with the javelineers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
I think so. Good. Yes. So the battle is over. Yep. Cool. Just looking through all of these awesome rules. Just making sure. Right. Okay. So, yes. So calculate total glory. So you add up the glory from the column and go down the glory column and add up all of those numbers. And then calculate victory modifiers. So for a decisive victory, it's ×2. You earned an indecisive victory, which is only ×1. And then the battle size modifier for small or medium battle is only ×1. Leaders get extra glory, so none of you were the leader, and therefore none of you got extra glory. So then just add up all of those
Okay.
all of those numbers to calculate your total glory earned from the battle.
Yes, and I did.
Awesome.
I got 99.
Yeah, great.
That's a lot more than me. I got 47.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get anything for the 4th round, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Okay, so
Is there bonuses for crits and stuff like that?
Whoa.
no.
No. Okay.
Not according to the rules in here.
Okay. Cool.
There's loot. Loot is gained only from a decisive victory. Ransom, which we don't have because you didn't capture anybody and none of you were captured. Finding lost squires. But I think the only squire that we lost is completely and utterly dead. Finding lost followers. You don't have a loyalty of followers, so I'm not going to ask you to roll about that. Healers at camp. And so there is a question here of healing and death. So hang on. Let me look through what these what these very low health numbers mean for you all.
Yes.
So, did Ivan take a hit that was greater than her hit points?
Yes. Greater than her current hit points, yes.
I think it's greater than total hit points is the mortal wound.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wounds. Okay. There are light wounds, major wounds, and mortal wounds based on the amount of hit point damage relative to the character's total hit points. So light wounds is anything that's less than the major wound threshold, which is equal to your constitution. Damage from a single injury that's greater than or equal to constitution represents serious bodily harm, like what affected Dwynwen. So the chirurgery needed box is checked immediately. I think both Dwynwen and Ivan have checked chirurgery needed.
And Hrethric.
And Hrethric, wow. So you fall unconscious unless you make a successful d20 roll against your current hit points. So that happened there. So Dwynwen, you're conscious, right?
Yes.
And you must roll on table 5-3, statistics lost, to discover the permanent effect, if any, of this damage. So hang on.
For major wound?
Yeah, let's find where this table is, and then.
Hope I get a wicked scar.
I think it is possible. Yeah. Okay, so Dwynwen, you suffered a major wound, so please roll 1d6.
I want to roll.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you want high.
Okay, cool. I got a 2.
You have reduced your dexterity by 1.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Nah.
No, Eric, you didn't need to roll. You didn't take a major wound, did you?
That was a Squire roll up there.
No, I didn't.
Right.
No, I think I did take 1, but it didn't knock me down or anything. I took 14 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, check the chirurgery needed box.
Mother. All right.
And then test against your current hit points to see if you fall unconscious.
Right.
You should have done that earlier. Ivan, you reduce your strength by 1. And Hrethric, you reduce your dexterity by 1 as well.
Yes.
And then we uncheck the chirurgery needed.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, I pass out.
Nice. Ivan passes out. Your Squire brings you back to camp.
I pass out, and the last thing I see is Ivan being carried off. Yes.
Yes.
I pass out.
Nidian, would you also roll 1d6?
My best bro.
4. You reduce your constitution by 1. Okay, so that's going to automatically recalculate all of your derived statistics. That's very good. Should you avoid consciousness, you may wish to continue fighting, but you must make a valorous roll to do so. If further actions are taken, both aggravation and deterioration must set in. Damage from a single blow that is equal to or greater than the total hit point statistic is usually mortal, hence the term. First aid must be applied within 1 hour, but none of you actually got that, right? I don't think any of you took a wound greater than your total hit points. No. So, the workspace.
I did. Oh, wait.
Total, not current.
No.
Yeah. Total.
Did you ablate that 40-something damage from armor? Like, what was left over from the armor?
28. And my HP was 26.
Oh, wow.
You got obliterated.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's what you need to do. First aid must be successfully applied within 1 hour, or the character dies, and even then, recovery is doubtful.
Yeah.
First aid must...
Ivan.
Oh, wow.
Did we rescue him?
Yes, we rescued Ivan.
Yeah. So first aid is possible.
Yes. First aid must restore enough hit points to give the character at least 1 current hit point. You're at minus 13. Thus, if the character is more than 5 points negative, the wound is always fatal, since first aid never restores more than 6 hit points.
Wow.
Chirurgery is of no use until the character is out of immediate danger. The only alternative is magical healing, which is controlled by me.
Yeah.
Who has like special healing stuff in their family though?
I have 15 first aid.
That's a result of like your familial healing, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're unconscious. No.
No, she's not unconscious. Yeah.
I could, like, Ivan gets pulled into the same area that I am.
Is this the scene where we wherever you are, I bring her in there and I collapse?
Yeah.
Is that what happens? I'm like, help her or him.
Him.
So here's the deal. Dwynwen's family is like supernaturally skilled with first aid. Yeah. So I'm going to give Ivan one last chance at life. If you critically succeed on your first aid roll, then Ivan will not die.
No big deal.
Nope.
No pressure.
It's really
Do you
fine.
have a passion you can call on here? Does anything work?
Family.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the pride in your
My love of family.
yeah,
and
in your first aidery.
Yep.
Roll it.
So what is that? What do I roll then? Do I add 10 to my roll?
Well, you test against your love of family first.
Oh, okay.
So roll that.
Doing it. I got 1 success.
Okay, that gives you a plus 10 to your healing.
Yay.
Rad.
Okay, Jess, you try. So Dwinwin leans over Ivan's broken body and whispers subtle fairy enchantments and moves hands over his chest, his hairy chest.
Yes, very important.
His hirsute
Yes.
chest.
So hang on, you get plus 5, which is an 18, but
Close.
it's not enough.
It's two away.
2 away.
So close.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, I think Dwinwin works through the night.
Sure.
Her hands bloody with the blood of her friend Ivan.
Yes.
Who slowly fades, and there's a moment where it seems like Ivan's breathing stabilizes and he might recover, and then he breathes his last and falls limp. Rip. So yes, major wounds. Right.
World.
No. Dwinwin lowers her head.
You have brothers, right, Ivan?
No.
Oh, are you the only surviving member of your family?
No siblings and no babies.
Oh, okay.
More character creation.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
And my squire died.
All right, so
Oh yeah, they did.
just literally burned Ivan off the face of the map.
Yeah. Total
Dang.
Ivan wipe.
Yep.
Nidian will never forget you if that matters.
The lineal death. All right, so you are all unhealthy because you've all taken a major wound. Yes. Okay.
Good job, team.
Natural healing occurs at noon every Sunday. Good to know. You will regain a number of hit points equal to your healing rate. Even if you're threatened on Saturday, you normally heal on the following day. Fine.
Yep.
Well, make our battles on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Some serious calendar healing.
Injuries or illnesses may grow worse over time rather than better. If you undertake activity enough to interfere with healing, you may take further hit point damage. I don't think you're going to do that. Deterioration only affects unhealthy characters who did not receive a successful chirurgery roll during the week. You are all going to be taken very good care of by the army medics who will be attending to you with chirurgery, so you will not be failing any chirurgery rolls. Okay. Good. I think we have successfully avoided all of that. The aggravation, disease, poison. Yeah, you're all going to recover. And at the start of next session, we'll do winter rolls, which will involve, like, maybe one of you will have a child. Maybe one of you, we're going to, like, track our manor at the start of next session. And we will allow Ivan, or not Ivan, but Jess to come back with a new knight next time, who was also a participant of the Battle of Meercred Creek, just not one of the ones who was on screen this time. So, nice. Do y'all want to do rolls for the checks that you got now, or should we do that with the winter phase? I think let's do it winter phase at the start of next session, since it's all like in order of what you're supposed to do.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, that was awesome, dramatic, and lots of new rules for us to learn. I think we got a lot faster as we went through it all. Mm-hmm. Save your battle record just so that you can have it there, and we'll stack up battle records over the course of the campaign. So, thank you for playing today, everybody.
Thanks for running.
Yeah, I had so much fun. Let's do some shout outs. Let's start with Kira. How about you?
Oh, what am I shouting out?
Tell us who you are, what you do, and where people can find you on the internet.
Right, cool. I'm Kira McGran. I watched a lot of Gilmore Girls third season this week, and I also do some game design, tabletop role-playing game design. You can find me on Twitter at Kira Nunzi, and Tumblr, I think. Yeah, same
Nice.
thing. I have a Tumblr game design page. You can see what I'm doing there.
Awesome. Are you?
Nice.
Is there a place where people who are interested in your games can like find them for purchase?
Yeah, so on my Twitter account, the sticky is for Resistor, which is a cyber witchy zine with games and art, which is pretty cool if you like cyber witch stuff.
Rad.
It's like,
yeah.
you can find that on Drive Through RPG. It's a PDF. It's really cool. And my other stuff is probably on my Tumblr. So that lists all the stuff that I've made that's for sale. It's all in different places.
Nice. Definitely go check it out. Let's hear from Jess, our first loss of the Great Pendragon campaign.
Rip Ivan. May he live in peaches. Yeah, that's fun. It actually was fun. Like,
Good.
I'm not kidding. That was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out who I want to be moving forward. That'll be exciting. If you want to follow me, you can do that on Twitter. That's the best place to do it, at Silden. I make art occasionally, and I have a t-shirt up on Society 6 of Commander Shepard. That's pretty cool, which is, I think, like pinned to my Twitter. It's my pinned tweet, so you can find the link there. I have a Patreon, which I like keep kind of hush hush because I don't really do anything, but I have a few like awesome people who mentioned that they wanted to support me because they watch Misclicks and they watch this and they watch Burning Whale, and
you lend your talents to awesome role-playing shows, and if people want to see more of you on awesome role-playing shows, consider.
So I made that, so that's up. It's just Silden on Patreon, patreon.com/Silden most likely. And I added a deliverable. I only have one reward tier because I want people to feel like they can contribute whatever they can. And I added a deliverable because I want to send out like a cute holiday thing to you guys. So if you want to go ahead and become a patron within the next like week or so and get a cute little holiday card, that'd be nice.
That sounds awesome.
I love you guys.
Great. Eric.
Thanks, Rooster.
Let's hear from you.
Hi, Steven. Great session. Oh my God, guys. Jess, I'm so sorry.
I know, you tried. I love you.
Oh, I know. Oh. No, and I know Kara tried too. I imagine Kara doing that coming out of the tent and doing that surgery, like head down thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yes.
Guys, so hey, if you want to see more of the things that I do, coming up in 2 hours on my channel, I'm playing Blades in the Dark for my game It's Never Sunny in Duskfall. If you want to watch story game stuff, last night, you can find this now on my YouTube at youtube.com/vulgaris. I play games like Fall of Magic by Ross Kalman. I play Microscope by Ben Robbins. I play a bunch of games. I have over 30 different systems there online. I've been doing the past year. Firebrands, one of my favorite games by Vincent Baker. Check that stuff out. It's called Once Upon a Game. I'm wearing the t-shirt, so #branding.
Awesome.
And, do that kind of stuff. And also you can find me here on Steven's channel on Saturday mornings. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, chat, and thank you, cast. This was just a great session today.
Yeah. You're awesome.
And Luke, give us some shout outs.
Sup, y'all. Shout out to Ivan.
Pouring one out for the home.
Pour one out for
Pour one out, shout one out. Just never forget Ivan's the most suspicious night. Whatever. I make games and I live in an emerald cave. Like, it's cool. I'm not on the internet really. Like, I'm hiding from the internet. So but don't worry, I'll be doing more stuff soon. I'll have lots of news soon.
Super awesome. I look forward to hearing the awesome news that you're doing. Okay, so I'm Steven, Silent Osiris. You can find me everywhere online at Silent Osiris. The O is 0. If you're following this stream, this is kind of the only stream that I do these days because I'm taking it chill for a little bit. I will do a Q&A for this session on my subreddit, reddit.com/r/SonOsiris, the O is 0, and I'll put that link in chat for you all. Thank you so much for watching today. I had a blast. I know there's a lot of note keeping, but I think we got some really crazy gameplay out of it, which was really fun. So I will see you all next week for the next episode of King Arthur Pendragon. So have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.